Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to listen very, very closely to today's video, because in today's video, I'm going to show you the 17 money secrets to make your first million. These are the money secrets I used to make my first $100,000, my first $1 million, my first $10 million, and then tens of millions since then. This is not going to be your, hey, save money on Starbucks, or your, hey, invest in a 401k and eventually you'll make $1 million. This is for the people that are serious about making their first million, and not only that, but turning 1 million into many millions more, not only for yourself, but for your future family. So on that note, grab a pen and paper, and let's get into it. So the first secret is that money is a never-ending game, and you should treat it as such. I understand your position. You're looking at $1 million and you're thinking, wow, if I had $1 million, my life would totally change. And yes, of course, your life will get better, but just understand, when you reach your first million, what do you think? You're going to stop the game? You're going to be happy? You're going to keep playing the game. You're going to keep going. And the only way to stay sane is understand that money is a never-ending game. The only people that get depressed or think that money will ruin your life are the people that think that money is a destination, some sort of figure, some sort of number, the end of your life. It's you've accomplished it and you're done. As long as you wake up and you play this game, understanding that you will be just as unhappy when you have $10,000 in your bank account as you will when you have $10 million, that means not happy with your financial situation. That doesn't mean you won't be proud. You can be very proud with your financial situation, but doesn't mean that you'll ever be content or you'll be happy, because this is a never-ending game, so treat it as such. The next money secret is learn when to say, I don't have the appetite for that right now. One of the reasons I did so well in my career is I understand that my main businesses now, which are software companies, I understood that these were very difficult businesses. They were very hard businesses, and they required a lot of money to start, which is why 5 years ago, when I had the opportunity to get involved in them, I simply said, I don't have the appetite for that right now. And there's even industries and businesses and ventures that can make me hundreds of millions of dollars, and I say, I'm sorry, I don't have the appetite for that right now. And the appetite for it may mean either the hunger or sacrificing a certain life. So you need to understand when to pick the right vehicle and when to pick the right opportunity for your career stage. It's kind of like you're doing bench press. You start off with 1 plate until you can work your way up to 2 plates, 3 plates, etc. One of the worst things that you can do is commit to a business idea, to a venture, to an endeavor, say that you're going to give it your all, or say that you're going to push, when you know that either you don't have the ability or you simply just don't have the commitment and the hunger. And by the way, that is totally fine. It's fine to understand that there are certain opportunities that you simply don't have the appetite for right now. That doesn't mean that you'll never have the appetite for it. The next money secret is that it's never possible until you see it. And either you see it online, or even more powerful, you see it in person. This is why I've said for years and years and years publicly on YouTube, rather than going to Starbucks and spending $6, whatever it is, on coffee, go to a fancy hotel lobby. Go to a nice restaurant and spend $10 on a coffee. Because listen, even at the fanciest place on earth, what, you spend maybe, $15 on a coffee? Okay, great. Maybe you spent $9 more than you normally would have on a coffee. But you can sit there 45 minutes, sipping on your coffee, looking around. And when you realize there are certain people $250,000 on their wrist. When you look at truly wealthy people, you realize, hey, most of the time they don't really wear brands. Most of the times they are very under the radar. When you look at wealthy people and you see the way that they move and the way that they act, you first of all start to observe it, but you also start to realize, if your reality is, I can't imagine making more than $50,000 a year, someone is literally sitting down with $150,000 on their wrist, or whatever the number may be, it totally changes and it shifts your reality. And this is also why, if you can, just walk around affluent areas. Whatever the nice area of your city is, go there, walk around, see all the money, see all of the wealth, and it will start to sink into your subconscious. It is possible. And then the next money secret is aim to make money fast, but build wealth slowly. So listen, there's no such thing as get rich quick, but there is such a thing as get rich quicker. There's certain vehicles in life where you can get compensated far more for your time that you put in, for the talent and the skill that you develop in that